as we gather here today, guided by the gentle whispers of ancient wisdom and the vibrant pulse of modern understanding, we embark on a profound exploration of healing's magical essence. Within each presentation and dialogue, we will uncover the threads that interlace the tapestry of healing across cultures, ecosystems, and of course, generations. And so greetings, esteemed participants, and a heartfelt welcome to our webinar. And as we gather here, we are going to have three important presentations, and we are going to have a very rewarding time, trust me. And I believe it's a moment that is coming at a time when a lot of people are going through issues and definitely need some form of healing. In a way, we are going to target healing in this contemporary age, holistic, culturally, and what have you. And so I want to thank you all for gracing us with your presence. And of course, I wish that this webinar be a source of inspiration, illumination, and empowerment as we venture forth into the wondrous rhythm and realms of healing's magical wisdom. And we have a brief agenda here, and it's all about three presentations that will be centered around herbs and holistic healing, exploring the interconnectedness of healing across ecosystems, and of course, cultural healing. And I will also, at this point, invite our mother of the Global Peace Let's Talk, Dr. Nikki. Kindly just welcome all of us so that we can feel at home. Thank you. If Dr. Nikki, you're there, please kindly just welcome us with some brief words, and then we can proceed with the first speaker, who should be Joy Timaya Taku, who should be preparing to come on board.
Thank you so much, Rosalind. It's a real pleasure to be here today to listen to the speakers with their wisdom. Thank you very much, speakers, for being with us today. And thank you to our host, Rosalind. And also appreciation to Joseph for all the technical support. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you so much. Words of wisdom there. We feel at home having you, Dr. Nikki, and for always giving us this platform to change this world in our own little corners. Straight away, we shall go into the first presentation, and our first presentation will delve into the enchanting world of herbs and healing, or holistic healing, where nature's bountiful gifts converge to nurture and restore. And from the soothing embrace of herbal remedies to the intricate dance of plant medicine, we will witness the power of earth offerings in fostering well-being. And so this presentation about health and herbs and holistic healing will be presented by our esteemed guest speaker, Joy Timaya. I hope I pronounced it well, Taku. And before we give her the microphone, I would be giving a little bit about her so that we get to know whom we are talking about. And Joy Timaya earned a bachelor's degree and master's degree in English language and literature from Indian University and London University. She has also had a master's degree in Reiki healing and Karuna Reiki, as well as HFDE healing degree. She is a multi-genre award winner, academician, columnist, editor, motivational speaker, philanthropist, reviewer, environmental, social, and cultural activist. She is a Hindi translator for the Ithaca magazine of Spain, circulated globally. She serves on various prestigious committees as ambassador and advisor for literary and humanitarian organizations, brand ambassador as well for national and international magazines. After her graduation, she took several writings and communication classes that inspired her to pursue creative writing opportunities. She enjoys spreading positivity, that's good, through her work, and hopes to encourage her readers to reach their highest potential. Since 2010, she's written hundreds of articles about spirituality, mental health, and the power of positivity. Her journal series explores and reinterprets the physical, mental, emotional, and relational and spiritual benefits that mindfulness and meditation can bring. Her easy, understanding counsel takes us into a comfort level where we can relate to her guidance and adopt her invaluable guidance in our efforts to excel. As a veteran principal in a Cambridge-affiliated school, she was a mentor of young minds. Her extensive reading, her various qualifications, her simplicity, and accessibility combined to make her a thinker and a writer of influence. And as I conclude, there is so much about her that if I continue to read now, it's going to take a lot of time. But let me end by saying that her direct influence from nearly 20 years of meditation and following a spiritual lifestyle gives readers valuable insight on how to improve their life naturally. And this is just one of the ways she will be doing something for us today on herbs and holistic healing. And so if you're listening to me, our esteemed speaker, Thaku, you're welcome, and the rostrum is yours. So we have Joy Tima. Oh, it appears she is not on the line. It appears she just went off. So I don't know what we're gonna do right now, but if it pleases us, I would like to go to Janine Bosch Wessels, if we don't mind, since she's already connected. And so I would give Joy Tima some few minutes to reconnect, and just to indicate that after all the presentations, we're going to have a question and answer session where participants can be able to ask pertinent questions on some key issues related to all the presentations. So while we wait for Joy Tima, whom we would definitely not be having the second time to introduce her, we'll just usher her in when she comes. I would like to introduce the second topic that we'll have pending the first, while we'll have it that right after. So we will journey into the interconnectedness of healing across ecosystems, where the intricate web of life intertwines with the rhythms of restoration and renewal. And through this exploration, we will come to understand our profound connection to the natural world and the profound healing it offers us. And who is going to do this wonderful presentation for us? We have our distinguished speaker, Janine Bosch Wessels. She is a passionate advocate for holistic health and environmental sustainability with a background in sustainable agriculture, permaculture, and regenerative farming. Janine has dedicated the last 30 years of her career to exploring the interconnectedness of healing and health in our food systems. Her journey began in farming, driven by a quest to heal herself and her children who started to suffer from various health conditions. Recognizing the importance of food on health, and especially with the emergence of genetically modified foods in mainstream sources, Janine delved into sustainable practices to address these concerns. Driven by a deep reverence for nature and a commitment to fostering harmony between humanity and the planet, Janine seeks to raise awareness about the profound correlation between human health and the health of our environment. Through her work, she aims to inspire positive change at both individual and collective levels, advocating for sustainable practices that prioritize biodiversity, soil health, and ecological resilience. Janine believes in the power of community-driven initiatives and grassroots movements to effective, meaningful change. As an advocate for community gardens, agroecology, and regenerative farming techniques, she recognizes the transformative potential of reconnecting with the soil and cultivating a deeper understanding our intrinsic well-being. Now, through her engagement, Janine, I'm concluding to invite Janine, and Janine invites audiences to reflect the role in shaping the world around them and to embrace the future where nature thrives, human health flourishes, and the delicate balance of life is honored and preserved. So you're welcome, Janine, to present to us your special presentation on the topic around the interconnectedness of healing across ecosystems. You're welcome, Janine. The floor is yours.
Hello?
Hello, can we? Yeah, we're getting you, Janine.
Okay, so you can hear me.
Yes, 5 on 5. Are we good to go, Janine?
Oh, I see my speaker was off. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's fine.
Exploring the interconnection of healing and health across life and ecosystems. As we contemplate the intricate relationship between human health and the health of our planet, it becomes apparent that there is a profound correlation between what is happening in the world around us, nature, and our inner world. The human body, an astonishingly complex organism, is a microcosm reflecting the macrocosm of our environment and the cosmos at large. Considering this, within our bodies, we are composed of human cells, each with its own DNA and unique function. Yet nestled within this intricate human construct, there exists millions of other single cellular organisms working in harmony to sustain our health and vitality. These microcosmic beings form communities, supporting each other in a delicate balance of symbiosis. However, when a cell becomes isolated, cut off from its community, it loses its ability to function harmoniously. It becomes what we term a cancer cell, a rogue element, threatening the well-being of the entire organism. In a similar vein, nature, as defined by the Oxford Dictionary, and I quote, the phenomena of the physical world collectively, including plants, animals, the landscape, and other features and products of the earth, excluding human and human creation. In this way, humans have long considered itself separate from nature. However, the consequence of this division are evident in the accelerated pace of climate change and environmental degradation, emphasizing our disconnect from the natural world. Industrialization, particularly in our food systems, has intensified the separation. Monocultured farming practices and chemical-intense agriculture has depleted biodiversity and disrupted ecosystems, posing significant threats to both human and planetary health. Central to this discussion is the gut biome, a diverse community of microorganisms essential for human health and metabolism. These microbiomes play vital roles in digestion, immune regulation, and even mood modulation. highlighting the intricate relationship between our bodies and the environment. However, widespread use of chemical pesticides like glyphosate in industrial agriculture poses a threat to this delicate balance. Glyphosate found in products like Roundup has permeated our food sources and environment. Research suggests it disrupts the gut microbiome, leading to dysbiosis, a condition associated with an imbalance of microbiological communities in the gut tract. This disruption can have profound consequences for human health, including gastrointestinal disorders and immune system dysregulation. Glyphosate residues in food has also been linked to neurological issues. Acknowledging the role of chemical pesticides in disrupting this delicate ecosystem is crucial for promoting both human health and environmental sustainability. Industrial agriculture, with its emphasis on monoculture, relies heavily on the use of chemical substances. Glyphosate found in this Roundup serves as a prominent example. Originally intended as a weed killer, glyphosate is now utilized as a drying agent for crops such as wheat, barley, oats, soybeans, and lentils. However, its widespread use has unveiled alarming consequences. Glyphosate disrupts the delicate balance of our microbiome, a complex ecosystem of bacteria, viruses, and fungi, crucial for maintaining our health. This indiscriminate use of chemicals not only harms harmful bacteria, but also beneficial ones, leaving our bodies vulnerable to a cascade of health issues. Similarly, the unchecked application of such chemicals in natural ecosystems devastates the soil microbiome, eradicating essential life forms. Furthermore, the monoculture practice inherent in industrial farming exacerbates this problem. These practices stem from a reductionist view of nature that characterize human interaction with the environment. By imposing monocultured landscapes dominated by a single species of crops, humanity creates environments hostile to diverse forms of life, effectively eradicating beneficial microorganisms in the soil. This reductionist approach not only compromises agricultural productivity, but also leads to contamination of food, soil, water systems with harmful chemicals. In essence, industrial farming, driven by human tendency to simplify and control, becomes a destructive force, akin to a cancerous growth within an ecosystem. It annihilates life at every level, rendering the ecosystem susceptible to disease and chaos. To truly understand the ramifications of the industrial agriculture, we must recognize the soil as the lungs of the earth. Just as the lungs facilitate exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide in human body, soil plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of gases exchange essential for life on earth. However, the relentless plowing of land, coupled with the use of synthetic fertilizers and the absence of organic matter replenishment, has led to the desertification of once fertile farmlands. Synthetic fertilizers, while initially boost crop yield, degrade soil quality over time, contributing to erosion and loss of fertility. This degradation is evident in regions such as the Dust Bowl of the Midwest in the United States, where unsustainable farming practices in the 1930s led to a widespread soil erosion and crop failure, exacerbating the environmental and economic devastation of the Great Depression. Similarly, The Sahara Desert in West Africa, once a vibrant ecosystem with lush forests and abundant wildlife, has undergone dramatic transformation over millennia, evolving from a green landscape into the world's largest and hottest desert. Human activities such as overgrazing and deforestation, coupled with the natural climate change, has accelerated this process, turning fertile land into barren desert expanses. The transformation of these once fertile landscapes into arid deserts serves as a poignant reminder of the long-term consequences of ecological mismanagement. Beyond these examples, regions like the Aral Sea Basin in Central Asia further illustrates the global impact of industrial agriculture on soil health and desertification. Intensive irrigation for cotton production has caused the gradual disappearance of the Aral Sea, once one of the largest inland bodies of water, and the emergence of a vast desert area in its place. The alarming rise in species extinction and the emergence of the Navajo virus serves as an urgent reminder of nature's desperate attempt to restore balance in the face of human-induced chaos. Each extinction represents not only the loss of a species, but the disruption of an entire ecosystem, leading to cascading effects on global health and sustainability. The accelerated loss of biodiversity threatens the delicate web of life upon which all species, including humans, depend. It's imperative that we recognize the interconnectedness of life forms and take proactive steps to safeguard biodiversity and protect ecosystems. Industrial agriculture, with its emphasis on monoculture, chemicals, intensive practices, poses significant threats to both human health and the health of our planet. Transitioning away from industrial monoculture farming towards diverse agroecological systems is essential for restoring soil fertility, enhancing ecosystem services, and mitigating the adverse effects of industrial agriculture. By advocating for sustainable agriculture practices that prioritizes biodiversity and soil health and agroecological resilience and regenerative farming, we can contribute to the restoration of degraded land and promote better health outcomes for both people and planet. One impactful way to empower communities and promote sustainable food systems is through the establishment of community gardens. These vibrant hubs serve as a space where individuals come together to cultivate the land, nurture biodiversity, and reap the rewards of their collective efforts. Engaging in community gardens offers individuals not more than just an opportunity to contribute to sustainable agriculture. It also provides therapeutic benefits by allowing them to work in the soil and connect with nature. Research has shown that gardening can significantly improve the mental well-being, reduce stress, and enhance overall quality of life and health. Additionally, the act of working with soil exposes individuals to soil microbial life, which has been linked to various health benefits and healing properties. Moreover, community gardens play a crucial role in addressing food insecurity, offering communities increasing access to fresh produce untainted by harmful chemicals. Beyond nourishing bodies, these gardens serve as platforms for intergenerational exchange, where both young and old come together to share wisdom and explore new technologies. Through these interactions, communities deepen their understanding of how to coexist harmoniously with nature. Community gardens not only produce fresh, nutritious, dense food, but also provide opportunities for social connection, physical activity, and education by fostering a sense of food sovereignty and empowering individuals to take control of their food source, thereby promoting resilience and self-sufficiency within communities. Drawing upon ancient wisdom traditions, we learn to cultivate a state of presence and mindfulness, anchoring ourselves in the eternal now. Through meditation, we awaken to the interconnectedness of life, recognizing our unity with nature, with the natural world and the cosmos beyond. In this stillness, we remember our integral part in nature, in nature's intricate tapestry, honoring the sacred bonds that tie us to all living beings and Mother Earth herself. Today's exploration has illuminated the intricate relation between human health and the health of our planet, from the microscopic ecosystems within our bodies to the vast ecosystems of our planet, and the interconnectedness of life is undeniable. Our actions, driven by a perception of separation from nature, has led to ecological imbalance and threats to our existence. Yet amidst these challenges lies an opportunity for transformation. We stand at a pivotal moment where we can choose to realign ourselves with the natural rhythm of the earth, acknowledge our interconnectedness, and embrace a future of harmony and sustainability. As we depart, let us reflect on our role in shaping the world with determination, collaboration, and reverence for the interconnected web of life. Let us work towards a future where nature thrives, human health flourishes, and the delicate balance of life is preserved for generations to come. Thank you for joining me in this journey. Let us go forth with courage, compassion, and a commitment to a healthier, more harmonious world where everything is included in our nature as we are included into Mother Nature. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We're so grateful for this wonderful presentation. Please, can we give our distinguished speaker a round of applause? We are so grateful, Janine, for that wonderful presentation. And for the interest of those who are just joining us, I will just summarize in 3 lines. And this is about the fact that we've gotten a captivating exploration of interconnectedness of healing across ecosystems. And our speaker this evening illuminated the intricate web of life, revealing how the health of our natural surroundings profoundly impacts our own well-being, from the delicate balance of ecosystems to the symbiotic relationships between species. We witness the profound wisdom embedded in nature's tapestry. And by understanding and honoring this interconnectedness, we are empowered to cultivate harmony and vitality within ourselves and the planet. Through this enlightening journey, Janine is reminding us of our inherent bond with the natural world and the transformative power of aligning with these rhythms. Thank you so much, our dear Janine, for this wonderful presentation. We are so honored to have you, and we'll be coming back to you in case there are any questions. And we'll be moving back to the second speaker. Remember, like I said in the beginning, we're going to entertain question and answers at the end of all the presentations. So we're going to be having back on the rostrum our own speaker, esteemed speaker, Joy Timaya Thaku. I already introduced her here. She has a wealth of experience, from a multi-genre award winner to an academician to a columnist to an educator, motivational speaker, philanthropist, reviewer, environmental, social, and cultural activist. What a wealth of experience. So we now welcome Joy Timaya Thaku to give us, to take us through herbs and holistic healing. Right after that, we'll be having the last speaker on cultural healing. So let's welcome our own Joy Timaya on stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. And it was a wonderful reminder to all of us by Jenny. We're full of wisdom that we survive and we should look after nature. I'm going to be very simple. I'm going to talk about herbs that we use in daily life and how it can bring a holistic healing to our whole body. And there are a few things that we should keep in our mind when we are talking about this, because there is no need to eat all of them, but they are all in your kitchen. And that is why I'm coming to very simple roots. I'll talk about Ayurveda some other day, which is a very Indian herbal way of medicine and how we integrate into our life. But at the moment, very simple global things that we find in our kitchen. Now, first thing in our nutrition we have to see is the special diets. Special diets is for special people. Children need some other diet. Young people need other diet. Adults need a different kind, because middle age means moderation in every way, as you're not growing. And it depends on the kind of work you do. If it is physical, strenuous, you eat more energy, carbohydrates. But if you're sitting down, office jobs, it needs less of carbohydrates, more of protein, and so on. With old age, as we become more sedentary, we have to look after ourselves very well. It has to be a combination of food, less food, of course, rest, very important, but also moderate exercise. So we have to be very careful about what we are doing in our own life, because what we eat, we are made up of. That is what is going to, and we have only one body, so we have to take care of it. And if we are healthy in our body, mind will be healthy, psychological will be healthy, and we'll feel good. So healthy eating. Food freedom. It should not be that we should be very restricted. Sometimes when there are parties, when there's Christmas, when there are birthday parties, you can indulge. It's not that you have to be like very strict about it. Otherwise, what's the use? A little bit of fun never does any harm, but not overdoing it. Then there are conditions, of course. You have to be careful if you have conditions like I'm a diabetic. There are people suffering from hypertension, so less salt. And depending on the kind of body you have to be careful about you. Even genes, you have to look after that. And there is, of course, the feel good food. There is no harm sometimes when you feel unhappy to go about it. So this is like, I'm just trying to bring something very practical in your life. Now, when we go to supermarkets, we seem to read, things and products, and there are advertisements that lure you. Be careful about that. Read the labels and try and find out more before you buy them. Like for diabetic, no sugar food, which is very expensive. You don't have to. You don't have to buy them and eat them. You can go for less sugar food in very simple way. Vitamins and supplements, be careful about that. Don't overdo it. Do consult your doctor before you take it on your own. Don't read at random on Google. People every time are becoming doctors themselves, reading on Google and eating. Please don't do that. Be careful. Ask your doctor before you take any. Sustainability in our life is very important. And weight management is also of great importance. You see, we sometimes, as we get older, we put on weight, but it is very difficult to lose it. You will see gradually you are putting on weight, but when you are trying to, don't do drastic dieting, you will put on again. So have a moderate way of weight management with healthy food, of course, I will say again. And don't go for, this is a very expensive way of dieting and so on. And don't go for all that, because there's so much of so much of advertisement and so much of money making process that be careful about it, because by your own way, you know your body best. You know what suits you. We all can do a little bit of research and find out what is good and see what suits your body. Sometimes in the morning, for example, myself, oats is so, with milk is so very nourishing, but I can't digest it. Somehow I don't feel very comfortable. So eat fruits or eat something else with protein, something that suits your body. You know your body best. Nobody knows that. Anyway, I'm coming to very delicious herbs and the powerful health benefits, spices. So these are, widely valued for centuries. It's not like I have made them up. It is a very old, like centuries in India. People have been, my great grandmother, they have been giving us, special food on some occasions. And when we are sick or something, and when we get up, how to regain health, or if we fall down, turmeric is the way. They just put it on with a bit of lime and they put it on your sore and it heals. For ear pain, there is so many things, just the clove oil or even a flower, marigold flower. We don't know about that, but my grandmother used to do that. She used to take the leaves of marigold flower, just squeeze it in her hand and put it in my ears, and it would be miraculous. So we have to somehow learn these, because we have inherited it, but we've forgotten because of the medicine, allopathy, Ayurvedic, so many kind of medicines. Now we believe in that and we think that is a fast remedy. So we come to number one. Everyone has in their shelf. So cinnamon, because I'm a diabetic, I know, because cinnamon is so good for diabetic, for lowering blood sugar levels, and it's also a very powerful anti-diabetic effect. Not only that, it has a potent antioxidant activity which helps fight inflammation also, and has been shown to lower cholesterol as well and triglycerides in the blood. So there are so many things that can be done, and cinnamon is something that we all love in a cake. You can have it in your tea, a little bit, a pinch of it, and there we are. So I'm just coming to very simple ones. And then we have sage. Another miraculous one. It improves brain function and memory. So for Alzheimer people, as we get older, it is good to have some, because it will do good to our memory. And people suffering from Alzheimer, after so much of research, they have seen that there is healing properties of it. And as I said, for the brain, it is so good. So as we get older, why not use it more? And it is everywhere. So there we are. I'm just coming to very simple ones. So, you can just about go about it. Peppermint. I love peppermint. It is so refreshing. And peppermint, relieves IBS pain and may reduce nausea, and even is good for digestion. So see, multiple things one so refreshing peppermint can do. Now, many studies have shown that even it can improve pain management in irritable bowels. We talk about it. We should talk about it, because many of us suffer from, because if we eat a lot of protein and less of water, less of hydration and all, we do suffer from, many of them, from constipation, and it leads to so many. See, peppermint is something that is there. And of course, water, which is so free. We should drink a lot instead of having fizzy drink and other drinks and so on. Of course, we live in a very cold weather. So what I opt for is green tea. It's another miraculous thing which you can have. Warm water after food, for digestion, to clean all your pancreas and things like that. So many studies have shown that peppermint can improve, all that. And it is definitely, it also relaxes your muscles. Quite amazing, isn't it? So it relaxes your muscles in the colon. So nice. We did not know that. So it has so much, and relieves you from pain. I eat a lot of that. after my food. I love the mint, total mint. Of course, it's sometimes very without sugar, of course. And it does work not only in my mouth, it freshens my mouth, but my whole body feels good. So there must be something in it. And it fights nausea also, as I told you. And in India, people have peppermint everywhere, near the gutters also. So I've seen poor women collecting it and just trying to grind it with water and put salt and a bit of sugar and a bit of yogurt and make a very nice chutney. So see how easy it is. Oh, I just love the fresh leaf itself, and I can put it on anything and eat. But of course, eating a peppermint after my food is wonderful. So there is something else that is given everywhere and should be given. In India, it is given it reduces nausea after surgery. After surgery, many people have, or during their, prenatal, they have that, and C-section births. So there also it works. So let's get to it. Natural oil, of the peppermint provides pain relief for those with IBS, and it also prevents anti-nausea. So, and it is used as aromatherapy also. People, put it there in hot water, just a few drops, and they cover their face and they can take it. Good. So there we are. Then we come to the another something that is found in every kitchen, not only to make our food colorful, but also it's one of the miraculous herbs, turmeric. Turmeric is something that contains curcumin, a substance with powerful and anti-inflammatory effects. Not only that, we know about curcumin. Sometimes it's difficult, the curcumin, the dried ones, they are a little tough. But if you take a fresh one, a fresh turmeric, which you don't get, always, but if you can get one and make a drink with hot, cinnamon and a lot more spices like bay leaf and a clove and black pepper and so on, and have just a small cup in the morning, it is anti-aging as well. I don't mean by skin or anything else, but I mean your whole body seems to be youthful. You feel that in you, which is good, and you can drink that drink many times. It's not that you drink it, you can drink it after your food, you can drink it anytime you like, and it will energize you with so many in it. But the main ingredient is turmeric. Not only that, turmeric is given when you have cold, when you have a lot of cold and everything seems to be, the nose and everything seems to be blocked. My mother used to give me hot cow's milk, just a cup, and she would put boiled turmeric in it. If you can get a fresh one, it's wonderful. Being a rural woman with an agriculture and so on, they used to get one, and they had a dried one also. So they would just grate it and put it in the milk and boil it and put some cow's ghee, that is clarified butter. And that would simply clear all the blocks, and I could sleep peacefully in the night. So there we are, everything at home. And of course, turmeric has curcumin in the dried one, is such a remarkable, powerful antioxidant also. It helps to fight oxidative damage and boost the immune system. So even in injuries, if children fall down and so on, they put that. They just make a paste of it and they put it on the sole. And with that, they put a bit of lime. They mix it with it and they put it there. And it heals. Quite amazing. This is important, of course. We all know that it is strongly inflammatory, the curcumin and to the point where it reaches the effectiveness of some anti-inflammatory drugs. So you can see it is as powerful as taking a drug. Given the long term, low-level inflammation plays a major role in almost every chronic disease. It is not surprising to see that curcumin is linked to a variety of health benefits. Anyway, the bottom line is that it shows that turmeric, especially the curcumin in it, is an active ingredient. Spice turmeric has major benefits for many aspects of health. We come to the next one, which is, of course, we all know that holy basil. In India, we call it tulsi. In Italy, they use it in all kind of pasta. We all know that. Basil leaf is now found everywhere. And we should know that it fights infections and boosts immunity. So something that can be grown in a pot in your kitchen. So nice. You can have the basil leaves in a pot. Like you get it everywhere in the shops. And not to be confused with regular basil or that basil, is considered a sacred herb in India because holy basil is tulsi as a very, very sacred herb in India. But they say 3 leaves a day can keep cold and sickness away. Imagine how powerful it can be. So studies show that the growth of a range of bacteria, yeast and mold vanishes if you eat daily. Isn't that a miracle? So anyway, there we are. And it also increases our immune cells in the blood. Immunity is boosted. The function of immunity is boosted. So it is normally a lot of use. And not only that, even for diabetic, it is linked to reduce blood sugar levels before and after meals, as well as treating anxiety. So not only physically, but also mentally. If you have a lot of anxiety-related depression, eating this holy basil will help you. So it's not only physical, it is psychological, it is also mental. So what a medicine. Again, another one. Everywhere we can have it in a pot and keep it. So it seems to be such a wonderful thing because it improves immune function. In short, I'm just giving you the bottom line. And inhibits the growth of bacteria, yeast, and mold, lowers your sugar. What a wonderful leaf. Now we come to the next one, which is cayenne pepper. This is another thing now everyone eats, although it came from Mexico. Now everyone's diet has a bit of cayenne pepper in our food to make it a bit spicy. And it is called capsaicin also, which helps reduce appetite and may still have, according to research, anti-cancer properties. We didn't know that, did we? So here we are. So it's a type of course, we all know chili pepper used to prepare spicy dishes, as I said. So the active ingredient in it is called capsaicin, and it reduces appetite also and increases fat burning. So if you want to become slim, we better eat it. Slim and thin. Okay, so we come to the next one. As I said, we all want to be thin and, and reduce appetite. So there we are. We know the herb now. Now we come to ginger. Everyone has ginger at home. Some way or the other, we eat that. And it can treat nausea again and has anti-inflammatory properties. And not only that, research has shown that it's also good for our heart. If you want to avoid heart attack and so on, it's good in a way. And it also consistently shows that 1 gram of it, not more, or more of ginger can successfully treat a lot of sickness, especially after cancer or during chemotherapy or morning sickness and seasickness. This is a miraculous herb. So you see, so many things can be treated by ginger. Okay. And ginger has appeared to be, again, anti-inflammatory also. So that is another thing we can, know about it and good to eat. It also shows that ginger, cinnamon, mastic, and sesame oil, that small white and black sesame These oils can decrease pain and stiffness experienced by those of arthritis. Isn't that amazing? Osteoarthritis people with inflammatory and pain can be treated by the mixture of ginger, cinnamon, mastic, and sesame oil. So there we are, another thing that is there. And it is so effective that it is the same treatment like aspirin, eating an aspirin or ibuprofen, but without its repercussions. So good for us. Ginger again, another one. Fenugreek. Fenugreek is another yellow seed, small one. For diabetic, it's very good. It controls blood sugar, as well as it is one of the Indian Ayurvedic medicine also considered to have enhanced libido and masculinity also, which is good if anyone wants it. And of course, very beneficial for blood sugar. It contains a plant protein and 4-hydroxyxyliquin, which can also improve function of hormone insulin. So there we are. So many benefits of having it. Then we come to the number 9. I'll just talk about 10 today, so not taking too much time. Rosemary. That is another herb which can help prevent us from allergies and nasal congestion. They look beautiful also, rosemary flowers and rosemary leaf. So this is an ingredient which has a rosmaric acid in it. So the substance has shown to suppress the allergic responses and nasal congestion, as I said. And the immune cells in nasal mucus also decreases with reduced congestion. So we can use that for when we have great cold or a lot of congestion, rosemary. And the last one I'm coming to quickly is garlic, although it smells. But then the benefit is so much that you can overlook. And you can cook it and eat. It's only when it is like not cooked that it does smell. But in India, you will find people eating 2 raw garlic with a little bit of honey in the morning and then have tea. And it actually, they say, it is not only anti-aging, it is anti-pain for arthritis also, for heart also, for any kind of, even diabetic or any kind of disease. It is very good. And I have seen many people eat it raw and they have remained youthful for a long time. I don't eat, but I have seen many people eating it, many of my friends. So throughout ancient history, the main use of garlic was for its medicinal properties. We have brought it in our daily life, but it was basically before for only medicinal use. So now we know what to do about it. And the supplementant, we eat supplement as garlic, they give you like vitamins, but it is better to eat a raw one. Nothing can beat it. Cook it, put the whole thing in your oven with a lot of roasted food, and the smell gets into it, and you can just peel it because it really becomes very nice with anything, carrots, beetroot, with a lot of things, potatoes. Just roast the vegetables and put a whole garlic into it and see that how the aroma goes. And if you feel like, eat a few because it's quite mushy and quite easy to eat. So I've just come to 10 today. Some other day we'll discuss a few more very powerful Ayurvedic Indian herbs, more known for spices and health benefits. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the daily life herbs in our kitchen and how we can use it without even thinking about it, and how beneficial it is and how tasty our food can become. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joy T. Maya. I'm so grateful. It looks like you were just talking to me because I'm one of those who wants to cut down, and so I will definitely be getting to you backstage. And for the interest of those who are just joining us, we were entreating ourselves to a very, very relevant presentation, which is, of course, the second for the day. And it was centered around herbs and holistic healing. And in this presentation, we actually delve into the enchanting realm of herbs and holistic healing. Our speaker unveiled the timeless wisdom inherent in herbal remedies, showcasing how profound ability to nurture and restore balance in the mind, body, and spirit. And another aspect is that she took us to an exploration of over 10 medicinal plants and their therapeutic properties. We gain insight into the age-old practices that have sustained humanity's well-being for generations. From the soothing embrace of herbal teas to the potent extracts used in traditional medicine, we discover the innate healing potential found in nature's pharmacy. I call it the nature's pharmacy. And so by embracing this holistic approach to wellness offered by herbal remedies, which we have lucky to have free training and free informative training on these 10 herbal remedies and approaches. I call them strategies. We are invited to reconnect with the earth and harness its healing energies for our own vitality and resilience. And one thing I took from her is, we are what we eat. So thank you so very much, Joy Timaya. I'm so grateful. Please, can we give her again another round of applause? Because this presentation was actually mind-blowing, following from the first. So our final presentation, last but not the least, we will illuminate the pathways of cultural healing, honoring the diverse traditions and practices that have sustained communities for many, many years. From indigenous rituals to ancestral wisdom, we will celebrate the richness of human heritage in fostering resilience and vitality. And who is going to do this for us? We have our distinguished speaker, Ganga Laxmi Awal. I hope I pronounced the name very well.
Yes,
and to know more about and to know more about her, our own Ganga holds a master's degree in anthropology from Tribhuvan University in 1999, a postgraduate in victimology and victim assistance from Tokiwa University in Japan, professional postgraduate degree in transcultural psychiatry in May 29, trauma and global health program, McGill University, Montreal, and then summer course, Canada, PhD scholar, Prince of Songkla University, Thailand, and ethnographic study on Chupadi system, that is cultural taboos in far western Nepal. Ganga was awarded with Prabal Janasewashri Padak by Right Honorable President of Nepal, Mr. Ram Chandra Pudel. Can we give a round of applause for that?
Yes.
On the 14th of April, just last year, for her contribution and dedication in women's empowerment, social works, and sustainable agricultural development in the country since 1990. That is quite profound. And for her professional and social activities, she has been the president of the National Federation of Women Farmers, has been working to act and advocate for meaningful and representation of women farmers and women agro-entrepreneurs in agricultural development, and encourage and empower women in agriculture through capacity and opportunity development for self-reliance, poverty reduction, improves lives and sustainable agricultural development, along with traditional healing practices. That's where we are going. In addition, the Federation is engaged to build resilience for climate change adaptation in communities, particularly in agricultural sectors, disaster risk reduction, biodiversity conservation, and environmental conservation. In addition, she has conducted the impact of COVID-19 on women and livelihoods in 7 provinces and presented to the UNFPA recently, as well as the fact that she has worked as executive director for Center for Victims of Torture in Nepal to support the survivors emotionally, mentally, and natural healing practices in Nepal. Can we put our hands together for Ganga as she comes on board to actually talk to us about cultural healing? You're welcome.
Thank you. Namaste from Nepal. And thank you so much for so beautiful introduction of mine. Oh, so good to hear all of you from the beginning. I really learned many things from the previous speaker, Jyoti Maya Thakur, while she was speaking about the turmeric powder. I was just drinking this from the morning. Thank you so much. So may I share screen? I have small presentation I prepared. So I would just like to share the screen. Where is it?
It seems as if you are supposed to, when you, I don't know if you've given the permission to share your screen.
Could you see it?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on it. I give you
All right,
permission.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please allow me. Okay.
You can go ahead now.
Oh, thank you. So entire screen, may I do entire screen? It's not going. Oh, I will do again. Choose what share up. Zoom. I don't know why it's not sharing. So sad.
And actually, it was about to show screen when you started. Just take your time and you'll be right there.
I had made beautiful advanced speed. Okay. Now I think it's okay. All participant. Why it is not working? Oh. I had. Oh, sorry. Why it is not going on? Oh.
Maybe if you could just begin, and then if there was a way for you to share it with our technical.
Oh, may I send you in email?
You can share it with our technical expert, Mr. Joseph.
Okay. Could you please
Okay.
share me the email address?
Okay.
May I send you in email or WhatsApp?
WhatsApp may be faster if you could just drop it.
Yes. I have just keep it open.
Yeah, I dropped my mail now. You can send it.
Okay. I'm just sending
Okay.
it.
Okay. He's just shared his email, so that
I'm
may
sending
also go.
in WhatsApp already sent.
Okay.
Okay. To Nikki. I sent her. I sent to Nikki.
If you could share with Joseph, Joseph has just dropped his email in the chat box. So if you could share it with him,
Okay.
then at the same time, maybe when if you can just start there, he can cue in where you actually can continue, just for the sake of time.
Okay. I will send you in email.
Okay. So just to indicate to everyone that right after this presentation, we are going to engage in any questions and answers, and when our insights and inquiries will further enrich our collective understanding of healing's boundless magic. So let's be on standby with our questions, and definitely our guests are going to answer them accordingly.
I could not
So
see
did you
it.
succeed to share? Did you succeed to send it?
Okay, I'm just looking for the email address and I could not find the Zoom now. Okay, I'm just rejoining.
So maybe while that is going on, if we are still as the technical
Yes.
expert is preparing the
Oh,
presentation.
I think now I found it. Okay, I found the email address.
So while you prepare to hand it over to the technical experts, if we have some questions already from the first and second speakers, can we actually ask them so that we can catch up with time? We're just asking our guests, if you want to type it in the chat box, feel free. I remember we already had presentations on herbs and holistic healing, and we already had another one on exploring the interconnectedness of healing across ecosystems. So while listening to those first two speakers, if you had any questions or any comments, please, you can unmute your microphone and ask your questions while we wait for the third presenter to come on board.
I sent a mail.
Yeah, do we have, it seems as if we have Nandita. Nandita, do you have a question, please?
Yes, I would like Jyotirmoy ma'am to please expand a bit on meditation.
On
Okay.
meditation. Okay. Well, I do very simple meditation because it's just for balancing chakra, and we don't have a lot of time on our hand in the morning. If you're a housewife, or if you have small kids, or unless you grow old and you are retired, then also you still may have your daily routine, but try to infuse it in your daily routine in the morning when you get up and when you go to sleep. And it is very simple. Anyone can do it, and you don't have to be, it's not a ritual or any spirituality attached to it. It is more about, I would say, the holistic wellness of feeling good and balance. So that you see, when you go out, there will be a lot of negativity around you. There'll be a lot of rudeness. There'll be a lot of cruelty. There'll be a lot of just indifference, as if you don't exist or whatever. So when you're going through it, this world is quite cruel. Everyone has to fend for themselves. So you have to look after yourself. No one else will. Please remember, you have to love yourself. And you have to be the biggest caretaker of yourself. So start with balancing your body. We have in our body the spiritual chakra that attaches to our creator on the top, which according to the color, it's quite amazing. Even in Christianity or any other religion, purple. Purple is the color of royalty. So you have it, this is the purple color. If I'm just trying to make it easy for you. So with color like children associate, you can use the color purple with it. But you have to just put one hand here to do it fast. And only for 3 minutes, whatever you might say, I say Om because it is for me the easiest word that vibrates with me. It depends on you. Whatever word vibrates with your own philosophy or your religion or whatever makes you feel good, use it. Just for 3 minutes, put your right hand on top of it and the second hand on your intuition. This is your intuition. This is the point for intuition. And this color is associated with indigo. You will find Indian women putting their, a red bindi or some kind of black bindi or something on over here. It is a kind of significant. So you just don't have to worry about that. You don't have to be any religion. You just have to be a human being balancing your all chakras. It is in all. I do it because it's a Japanese way of Reiki. I did it and they also taught me the same thing. Quite amazing. So it's known as Sahaj Yoga also. So one hand here, and very quietly say something. You may say that I'm very grateful for living, for breathing today. Say 5 lines to God that I am feeling very good to be able to be alive today. I am thankful to the Creator for anything. You can say, looking forward to your dream, that I have another day to fulfill my dreams. You can say that I love my family. You can say that I love my gurus, the teachers, and this gratefulness, this gratitude, thanking people, thanking yourself. And in the end, please don't forget to thank yourself. Thank you for feeling good. Thank you for being with me and always be with me. And then the balance goes. There we are, 3 minutes. That's all. Two chakras is already balanced. And your hand is also working. The blood circulation is going on because you are holding it with love. See, there is like this. It's with great love. When you hug somebody, it's like hugging your own brain, hugging your own mind. And then we go next, just slide your hand and bring it to your neck and to your heart. Neck is considered to be like the ocean. That blue, ocean blue. And heart is green, like nature, always giving. Whatever happens, green is the color of your heart. And green is everywhere. And we love green. So as you're balancing this, you say a few words. I'm going to be I'm going to express myself wonderfully with confidence. I am going to defend myself. I am going to speak what is right. I will stand up for truth, even if I'm alone. And there we are. We are being a very good human being by in a way, coordinating with our own speech. One hand here and one on your heart. Now the heart. Heart is I think, the very soul of our being. People say God loves those who has a very good heart. God sees the heart. So there we are. Green is the color of heart. Be a giver, like a nature. People throw stones on a fruitful tree and it gives back fruits to them. Be like that. Whatever cruelty you may face, try to answer, defend yourself. But if you think it's useless, there's no need to raise your voice. You see, thunder doesn't grow plants. It is the rain which grows. So use your voice like that. Use your voice like rain, not like thunder. And then you use your heart. And the first thing you say is that I'm going to be a very loving being, unconditionally. I'm going to love everyone and see everyone with very loving eyes. So when you see that, you don't see an angry person as angry. You see there's something troubling them, hurting them. It has nothing to do with you. You have to see the pain behind that anger. And if you do that, you may think, I also have the right to be angry. Of course you have the right to be angry sometimes. But then anger by being cruel is not the same thing. Reaction is not the same thing. Response is. So if you are loving, your response will always be caring. It will not be volatile. It will not be violent. It will be a fusion of rationality and love. So the heart works miracles. It is your heart going to heal everything. So there we are. This healing will go on. Your heart will heal every touch that you do. Touching your heart, you're taking the healing from your heart, the love from your heart. That's the corner you make. You're taking it. You're taking the love from your heart. And then you are slowly in 3 minutes, when you feel, I've had it, you can feel the warmth. It will feel warm. Then you slowly slide it down. And slide it down to your solar plexus. This is the balancing. And the color is yellow, golden, like the sun. And then the other hand you slide and they take it to your root chakra. But the root chakra is just, between your thighs. And this is going to be, just 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. 9 minutes you have already balanced. You can't give 9 minutes, 10 minutes to yourself. You owe it to yourself. So there we are. And we say, when we use the yellow color, and we say, what do we say? Like the sun, balance my body, balance my mind, balance my heart, balance my spirituality, balance my emotions. So all the 5 balance is going to take place right here, just below your heart. That is just above your navel point and just below your heart. There we are, balancing it with the yellow color. And just imagine the yellow color circulating in your body. It is digesting. Before you are you're going to drink water now and go to the toilet, the body is being balanced. It is circulating. Just go circulating like this around it. So in a way, you are helping your stomach to ease out and feel a lot of relief, like when you go to the toilet. And then you can drink warm water and go to the toilet. And you'll find that your bowel system is working wonderfully. Lastly, but not the least, is the root chakra. That is the root chakra because it is the basis of creativity. And the color is red, full of energy. So when you're touching that, you are bringing the energy from that level to your spiritual level. The creativity is being now, you have balanced your spirituality with your creativity. So the divine gift of creativity is flowing. Now you're being divinely inspired. There we are. In 9 minutes, you are balanced. You are completely doing your yoga to balance your body, mind, psychology, spirituality, emotions, and everything. And you awake with such happiness. You have such a great body. You don't need to go anywhere else to bring that powerful aura around you of positivity. And you walk with a shield of positivity and well-being. And that is holistic healing. Thank you very much. I hope it helps.
Wow.
I hope it helps.
Thank you so very much, Joyce Maya. Any more? Do you want to add something else?
It's just that it is your happiness is within you. What I mean to say, that no one can take your happiness without your permission. Number 2, like people said, even in the Holocaust, he came out with the theory that no one can take your dignity without your permission. So they may have been naked, they may have been bullied or whatever, but how you feel inside, that is important. So no one can give you happiness. Don't depend on anyone. It is within you. You have to find it yourself. So that meditation helps you with that kind of aura going out. And then you do your job, everyday job, and it becomes so good. Do it with the best that you can. Be the best that you can.
Thank you so much. Can we give our guests a round of applause? Joyce Maya, thank you so very much. And just to add that, I always hear about this, that life is 20% what happens to you and 80% how you choose to react to it. So if we go by this, it definitely means that we decide whether to live a good day or whether to live a bad day. we have to make that choice.
You will have bad things happening. Life is not about all good. God
Yeah.
never promised that. God never promised that you will have everything good right in front of you. He never promised that.
Exactly.
So you will have a lot of very bad days. You will have very bad decisions. But then whether you accept or accept it, you have to accept it. You can't ignore it. Acceptance is the only way. There is no other way. By saying, I will not do it, I will do it, you have already done it. So accept it and accept the responsibility and think what lesson it has for you. It should not happen again. It should not happen again. Then you are not doing a mistake. You're doing it purposely.
All right. Thank you so very much, our dear speaker, Joy Timaya. That was so wonderful. I never knew how to actually go about this meditation. I actually followed you with rapt attention, and I think I really need to follow that process because it looks like an intensive process. You need to be intentional when going through that process of meditation so that you can get some of the answers you're looking for within you already. By the time you end that meditation, you will just feel another aura around you if you're focused on the process. So thank you so very much. I don't know if we have any further questions again for our other speaker, Ganga Awal. Do we still have more questions again for Joy Timaya? The floor is open, but in the next 1 minute, we are going to go to the last speaker. So we end on time because when something actually, I know the webinar is very sweet and enjoyable and a rewarding one. And we definitely will want to be discussing till tomorrow, but definitely we are going to have another session. So do we have any further questions? If we don't mind. Do we have any further questions? I hope your concerns were addressed, Nandita.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you follow the process of the meditation and you see what works for you. Definitely you bring back some testimonies.
Yes, very
I will
much.
join
I'm
you
very
in that. Yeah, I will
meditation.
join you in that exercise.
Pranayam is also an ancient Indian way of breathing, science of breathing. So that is,
Okay.
I have to learn a lot about that.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. I definitely will be contacting all the speakers backstage because there was something so inviting in their presentations that honestly, today we live in a world that is craving to be healed. And people are now falling back on holistic healing, especially the healing that also needs natural herbs. Because when you keep taking the contemporary medications, it definitely has its own effects. So sticking to natural medication, natural herbs is something that will give you long life, is something that will keep you healthy, and definitely you will see the results even from the texture of your skin, the weight that you want to, the ideal weight that you want to have. So it's really a worthy presentation that we've had from the one speaker to the next. So I don't know if we've had everything ready for Ganga Awal. If not, I want to crave your indulgence that if you can begin from what you have on your screen, then our technical expert Joseph can continue because we really need to keep our other audience on YouTube going with this webinar. Thank you so very much. Our technical expert is on time. Thank you. The floor is yours, Ganga Awa.
Thank you. Once again, thank you so much. I learned many things. So I would like to share something about the ethnic ethnomedicine. Actually, we mix up with cultural healing along with some medicinal herbs. As Jyotirmaya said about the kitchen things, I'm sharing about the forest product as well as cultural healing. As we all are aware that the use of plants products has been using from the human civilizations. The earliest recorded medicinal plants found in Himalayas from the Rig Veda, is a Hindu epic. So this has been written between 4500 BC to 1600 BC. So it is the Ayurveda, Rig Veda, and the science of healing, the art of healing of Hindu culture describes the medicinal importance of 1200 plants, charak, and also the Ayurveda, and it is also mentioned in Arthava Ved. The knowledge of using this system was assessed by Nepali Vaides. We call them Vaide and Kabiraj, early about 879. So it's been beyond generations using the ethnomedicines. So another slide, please. I could not move from here. Next slide. And thank you. Also known as, we have Yarsa Gumba called cordyceps, also known as a biological gold. So every year, whole families live to collect this biological gold medicinal plant in high mountain where oxygen level very low. The income will feed them for a year. So the Nepali people collect in hardships in high mountain. Yarsa Gumba is found elevation between 3,000 to 500 meters. They travel. The herb worth most, it is also known as the most expensive medicinal fungus. It can fetch as much as $100 per gram. Also, it is marketed in China in high price, almost more expensive than gold. So Dove Himalaya, it is also known as the Himalaya Viagra, as well as it works for increased immunity, chest infection, anemia, lung infection, tuberculosis, hepatitis B, and kidney and liver diseases. So next slide, I have some picture of this cordyceps. Is half plant, half yes, this is the story where high mountain Nepali people go to collect these rare mountain medicines, cordyceps. It is the season nowadays, just before the rainy season. People go to the mountain and it is collected like this, and some people get killed. They died because of the altitude sickness and the cold. Next, please. Next slide, please. Next. Thank you. Yes, this is the picture of the plant. It is half caterpillar and half plant. So it is grown in the snow, high mountain. And the lower picture is how people go to collect in high mountain. They stay almost 1 month they spend, and to collect. Even they don't care about their lives. They may get killed, died because of the cold and high altitudes. Next one, please. Next slide, please. Yes, actually, it is really curious. As I told you, biological gold is a unique caterpillar fungus fusion that occurs when parasitic mushroom spores, and this is the scientific name, Ophicordyceps sinensis, infect, and immunity, a ghost moth larva living in the soil, a spindly fungus later sprouts for the dead caterpillar host head. The 2 to 6 centimeters long, the fungus shoots above the soil, acting as a tiny finger-shaped flag for harvesters to find. This particular hybrid is world's most expensive biological resource. So it thrives, as I told you already, it is in high altitude in Nepal, India. It is also said that it is found in India and Bhutan in high mountains, and also on the roof of the wall, the Tibetan plateau in Tibet. It's called Yarsta Gumbu, which translates to summer grass worm. And I will tell you the medicinal properties. For these, tuberculosis, liver diseases. And next, please. In next slide, I have mentioned the scientific research. What scientific research published report on this cordyceps? Very mysterious and very rare plant. So this is the figure the scientist figure out. Yarsagumba is a promising therapeutic option for treatment of pulmonary hypertension due to the patient anti-proliferative and vasodilatating properties according to medicinal science. So how it works? It has the figure shows the inflammation, healthy pulmonary vessels, and pears and cordyceps yarsa extract. So this is how it has been marketing as approved as scientific as well as the traditional. Next one, please. So this is all about the cordyceps, half fungus plant and half caterpillar for different types of diseases. And now I have a picture of the boy. It has some infection on hand. It is called a herpes zoster. In Nepali, it is called janai khatira because it looks like janai, a secret thread in the Brahmin people's body. The disease is medically recognized as herpes zoster and is also known locally as janai khatira. Its traditional healing practices, including drawing 2 lines. This is to cure this type of a kind of infection. What Newari ethnic group in Kathmandu Valley, we draw 2 lines in both side from starting and the bottom side. 2 lines, dragons roaring at 2 ends of the infection using 3 colors, especially black, red, a little bit orange, red, black, red, and white color for days. A recitation of a secret incantation by a priest as well. Then a separate puja. Puja is worship also done in a well in front of the Tara Nani or shrine nearby. So the practice in Newari ethnic group, the one of the oldest ethnic group in Kathmandu Valley, Nepal, have been practicing this kind of lines drawing practice beyond the generations and proven cured. It still today it is curing, practicing. Next one, please. This is another. I have some pictures of the infection and drawing the lions. So in the past, people believed that the lions or dragons would cure the diseases. However, in reality, the diseases used to be cured due to the chemicals used in the natural chemicals used in paint used by the artists. They used to mix various kinds of herbs to make the color for the paint. You can see this disease with high fever. So people simply they just go to the typical caste group of the painter. We call them Chitrakar who do the painting. So he's drawing two dragons in both sides, from this side to this side. And it is also said if this infection joined around the body, he or she will die. So before it joined the infection, very hurry, people rush to the painter to paint lions on both sides. So next one is also there preparing. Oh, this is okay. Okay, you another previous one, please. I have some pictures. Okay, thank you. Yes, next one. You are correct. So you got the theme how cultural healing is doing in Nepal. So another mystic living in mystic, the traditional lap for broken or sprained bones. So we have also another traditional healing for broken bones. In ancient time, there is no this is advanced medication. So Newari culture of Kathmandu Valley have been practicing this type of healing also beyond the generation till today. They just go to the traditional medicines mixed with 32 types of herbs and make a paste with natural pepper, so it will work. Another, please, next slide, please. This is the materials preparing. We can see egg is also pouring, and for sprain, ankle sprain, the man is going to paste the natural medicinal paste. The traditional life still remains in mystery. Too many those who have taken this treatment have no complaints about it. Instead, later on, they have become the perfect promoters of this traditional healing method. Yeah, I just share 32 types of this type of medicines, herb plants and use, and today still people are practicing this type of healing, cultural healing. Next 11, please. Now I have some plants as we discussed Jyotirmaya discussed. I have some plants and flower for healing. Yes, we all know this is especially India is a bozo. The scientific name is sweet flag. Is a common name, please. Nepali name is bozo. Is for toothache, throat pain, digestive disorder, and tonsils. Its root is used used for different types of in throat pain, even also good for cough. Thank you. Another one, please. Oh, next one. Next slide, please. Okay, this is, I think Jyotirmaya explained about it. So we just skip this. Pudina is peppermint for fever, digestive disorder. It is also used. We can go to another, please. Okay, please. Oh, yes. Next one is the Tulsi basil. Also, we just go ahead. Jyotirmaya already described about it. Tulsi is basil. And next one is gaja. I think this is cannabis or marijuana. Also found in the mountain. It is also used for the treatment. Next one is next, please. Yeah, it's a Timur is also known as pepper, Asian pepper. It's a Asian pepper and it has medicinal properties. Jyotirmaya explained about it. Thank you. Next one, please. Next, please. So I'm about to complete. This is Elo Hibale. Actually, we call it actually in Nepali. It is raspberry. We all know the raspberry how it works, and actually is one of the tropical thorny shrubs. It high reach and found in Nepal, China, Philippines, and India. And this plant offers small white flowers. At the same time, the young stem of plant are also edible, which gives you the all the bitter taste, but it is good for various type of diseases. Next one, please. Now we have rhododendron flower. This is our Nepalese national flower, also called guras. April, May. Common name is rhododendron. Yes, it is used for headache, cough, and blood diarrhea. Also, good for choking. If we have food choking, we use this flower. We just swallow it, so it will help to relieve. Another, please.
Ganga, can you quickly just summarize because we have just like 5 minutes to round off, please?
Oh, okay. Just we can skip and we can share. Yes, please. Okay, we know about this gooseberry, and okay, we just go just picture, and I will share the remedy only. Okay, this is banmara. It's a boost, but it's leaf or juice work for stop bleeding. Sorry, bleeding. Sorry, stop bleeding. Yeah. Another one, please. Yes, this is elaichi. We know elaichi, especially in India and Nepal. It is common name is cardamom, and yes, we go. Just go ahead, please. Next one, please. This is lokcha. Now we have Sleeping Beauty. Common name is Sleeping Beauty and Chori Amilo. We know about it. This is for diarrhea and throat pain. Another, please. Yes, this is Dubo. We all know Hilfa, and it is good for wounds and stop bleeding. Thank you. Another one. We have almost finished. Yes, this is mountain koiralo. The koiralo is good for diarrhea and cut wounds, and we can make chutney achar of it. Thank you. Next one. Last one, please. Yes. This is also in Nepali Longthasalla Himalayan yellow, and it is Texas willow. It is good for cancer, fever, inflammatory, and epilepsy, indigestion, and hysteria, and as well as for headache. Thank you, and I have mentioned the source. Thank you. If you have any questions, please. We don't have time.
All right. Thank you so very much. Please, can we give a round of applause to our esteemed speaker, Ganga? And during this presentation, we were actually privileged to explore the captivating realm of cultural healing and ethnomedicine. And our speaker illuminated the profound connection between cultural heritage and healing practices, showcasing the rich tapestry of traditions that have sustained communities for centuries, and through a lens of cultural diversity and reverence for indigenous wisdom, we delved into the intricate ritual, remedies, and beliefs that form the foundation of ethnomedicine, and from sacred ceremonies to herbal remedies, passed down through generations, we witness the transformative power of honoring ancestral knowledge in promoting holistic well-being. And so by embracing the wisdom of cultural healing, we not only foster individual health, but also celebrate the resilience and vitality of diverse communities around the world. So this presentation that served us with over 15 cultural healing remedies serve as a poignant reminder from Ganga Hour of the interconnectedness between culture, identity, and the healing journey, inviting us to embrace the beauty and wisdom of cultural diversity in the quest of wholeness. So can we put a round of applause again for her in the chat box? Thank you so much. We are so blessed to have
Thank you so much.
this wealth of knowledge from you. And we're going to contact you backstage in case we need more of them, because we know there are lots of them in your shelf that you can also dish it to us. They say health is wealth, and we believe that with this cultural healing is going to give us a sustained healthy lifestyle. So we are so grateful that we are almost coming to the end, and we started with questions and answers. I don't know if we have questions for Ganga, or we still have more questions again for Joyce, Maya, and of course Janine. Do we have questions? The time is right now for us to ask questions. Or if you think you can share something with them that you think they can also research further, this is the moment for us to maybe share our concerns. So if you think you want to say something, just unmute your microphone and the floor is yours. Thank you.
I just want to add something that I'm going to now go and revisit my own way of living. So I've learned so much from all of you, and especially Scott, my cupboard with all the advice you've given on healing. So to all of you, thank you so much. It's been such a beautiful session. And we're going to put it, it's been on Facebook Live, and we're going to put it, your presentation, when the Zoom is out, we're going to make sure that a lot of people have access to this, because you've been absolutely brilliant. From my heart, thank you so much. God bless all of you. And Rosalind, you've been truly a blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm sorry for the problem with technical problem to share before.
That's okay.
Next time I think it will go smoothly.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we, as we draw close to the end of this program, we are thanking specially our technical expert who built us at the tail end, Mr. Joseph Akinola. Thank you so very much. We are so grateful that we've had this session uninterrupted, and it was thanks to your technical expertise. So as we draw the curtains on our journey through the magical wisdom of healing, I take this opportunity to say I've been filled with gratitude for each of you who has contributed to the transformative exploration. Together, we have a traversed landscape of ancient wisdom, of modern innovation, and profound interconnectedness, weaving a tapestry of insight and inspiration. And so in the healing of our esteemed presenters, we have glimpsed the healing potential inherent in herbs, ecosystems, and cultural traditions, reminding us of the infinite reservoirs of vitality that surround us. And as we depart from this virtual gathering, we may carry on with the seeds of healing planted in our hearts of mind, thanks to you, our distinguished speakers, nurturing them with intention and compassion. And so let us continue to honor the sacred journey of healing in all its forms, embracing the magic that resides with each breath, each moment, and each connection, with gratitude for the past, presence in the present, and hope for the future. We can walk forward together, guided by the light of healing, eternal wisdom. And so from my heart to you all, I thank you once again for your participation, for your openness, and for your dedication to the path of healing. May the magic of healing continue to unfold in our lives and nourish us and transform us in ways beyond measure. Until we meet again, may you be blessed with health, harmony, and abundant joy. Thank you very much. And it's been so wonderful having you this evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you.
তুমি ওর সঙ্গে কথা বলেছো? তুমি আমাকে ছবি পাঠাওনি? ছবি তুলেছো, ছবি পাঠালে না? I'm waiting for it. Congratulations, this is your prize. Happy Easter. This is your prize for that fabulous result. Call me when you can.